we are privileged to have one of the dynamic young men in Akwa Ibom State who's making a difference in his own way. He has actually, within the short period of time that we've gotten to know him, made this world very possible and also an household name among Akwa Ibomites that your talent is your job and your millions. Today we are privileged to have him in the station with us, and he's going to be sharing with us the amazing thing he's doing through his platform. So join me, welcome to the studio today on Youth Corner, Prince Ime. Happy to see you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I'm happy.
How's everything?
Well, it's been good.
So tell us, what was the dream of the 1 million job and the community development group in Akwa Ibom? What was the dream? What actually brought this to be?
You know, I've said it over time. So it's like if I say it again, it's be like a repeating statement, but I still have to because you asked. I've actually been to so many places. By the grace of God, I've been to Ghana.
Okay.
And again, I was in Lagos. So when I met some of my people there, because, you know, as an Akwa Ibom person, I'm a very proud Akwa Ibom person. So I believe in myself. And by the grace of God, I happen to come from a family of the first paramount ruler of Iyo in the present Iyo local government.
Okay.
That's Obon Epenyo Odekom. So I had most things about ourselves. You know, the history, our history that we had. This was the first capital of Nigeria.
That's true.
A lot of things said, good things said about us. You know, like Wellington Bassey was the first #1 army man and all that. So when I saw my people relegated to the background, it was not pleasing to me in Lagos there. So I have to approach some of them. But when you ask them, they will say, Afonakan, you know.
Sorry, what's that supposed to mean?
Afonakan, you know, means that domestic servant is preferable to stealing.
Okay.
So automatically, so I now said, ask myself, so does it mean when you don't steal, you have to be a servant? And not, you know, being a servant is not really bad. But some of them ended up in a rough position. Maybe if you're in Lagos, you will know Joleba. I could tame that place to be Akwa Ibom in Lagos. Because most of our people meet there. If you meet someone in Lagos and you're from this part of the world, go to Joleba. One day you are going to see that person. So when you find a lot of them, some of them wants to go back home. And you ask them, do you even know where you come from? He says, I was brought to Lagos at a very tender age. I don't even know where I'm from. You know that kind of a thing? I don't even know where I'm from. I don't even know where I'm getting to. So, you see, it was a very serious problem. And you turn back, you look at the next person. He said, who is this? He says, a Yoruba man impregnated my daughter. And before you know it, he says he was not responsible to the pregnancy. But when you look at the old boy or girl, you find out that he's having every feature of a Yoruba man. Sorry to say this, if they raise their child without holding the air, you know, they fly it. So you see everything and know that this is a Yoruba man or Yoruba girl, boy, or whatever. But automatically he's becoming a pastor.
Is that really what pushed you into the 1 million job vision?
Yes, certainly. And I am someone that have passion for my people.
Okay.
Even when I was in secondary school, I used to say that I am one person that would try to accommodate a lot of people in my country. Because I believe that we should be great. Like I see with some of the Western world. Those are the things that motivated me to venturing into this 1 million job free skill training. I was actually getting to see that our people are well placed in the society. Because I know that in the day with your union, you know, when you mention Hausa, mention Yoruba, mention Igbo, the next tribe used to be Idibio. But in the present Nigeria, we are relegated to the background that we're not seen, we're not heard. So I believe that the best way for us to fight this out is economically and otherwise.
That's right. I heard something the other day about your involvement with human capacity development, and someone was sharing with me about your being the one who brought out the likes of Pastor Goody Goody and some. How is that part of what you do? Do you empower young people? Is that what you've actually been doing, or is that what the 1 million job is all about? Is it about developing human capacity?
That's it.
What are the challenges you experience as a human developer? Because I know even in other aspects of industry there are challenges, but basically having to deal with people also has a unique set of challenges. You read business management according to what you told us, but what are those challenges you're facing as a human developer, capacity builder?
Yes, in a struggle for the actualization of 1 million job free skill or 1 million job in Akwa Ibom State, because like I said, that you have to be yourself. You have to be an Akwa Ibom person before you're in Nigeria. You see, everything boils down to mentality.
Okay.
You know, so one of my greatest challenges is for me to see, for Akwa Ibom people to understand the perception I'm coming from. You see, we have this manner that whatever thing we see, we don't value skills. Sorry to say, you know, an Akwa Ibom person that is in school believe that when he comes out, he will find a job somewhere and work there. So when you tell him to come and learn skill, he would look at it that maybe you're like trying to reduce him to nobody.
Okay. Can you go back to that? People in Akwa Ibom that are in school feel that learning a skill means bringing them downward.
Yes, I explain. You know why I say that is because a lot of them believe that the artisans are the commoners. You get what I'm saying? But to me, I believe that the skill men are the one that developed a civilized society.
Okay.
And to me, I made research. Sorry to say it, I'm not trying to reduce anybody here, but let us be realistic. I made research and understand that all the technical schools we have around are being established by our people, by our government, not the colonial government, because they knew the real thing, the important thing. That technical school would make us creative and make us stand out. So they brought secretarial education so that we only know how to speak English, know all those things, sit in office to arrange certain things for them. While they will stay in their lab and all that, create something that will pack the old money that we made in 1 year. You understand? In just 1 day.
Let's get this.
So
they brought us secretariat education to keep us behind the decks. When actual fact, what we needed to play a role in development was technical skills. That's amazing.
That's it.
That's amazing.
That's it. You see, like you see in our educational system now, academics, you know, the technical school generates, you know, what do you call it, HND holder, not degree holders, but the university produced degree holders. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to me, I believe that technical school is supposed to even still award degree, so that it places value on the people that have technical skills, knowledge. So what I'm trying to say in essence in our own is this, that people don't value skill, but skill is the only way out, especially in this recession.
So these people that are gaining skills from you, in what way are you empowering them to make sure that they can actually bring out these skills at an economic platform where people can patronize them and also that they can benefit from it?
Well, you see, nation building is a collective effort. Basically, I can't do everything. You see, what God has actually blessed you with is not what God blessed me with. But I appreciate Akwa Ibom people. Number one, I appreciate the governor who has actually motivated us that when the passion is right, nothing is impossible. A nation building is a collective effort. So there are some financial institutions that has come in ready to help some of our men, some of our people. But the major thing is not whether somebody gives you money or not. Because give a fool 100,000 naira and give an intelligent person
the same money,
20,000 naira. You find out that the 100,000 naira with time is going to land on that intelligence person's place. Why? He knows what the people want. So I don't want to let people believe the skilled whatever training that I'm doing, that when you come, basically I'm the one that will train you and I also give you maybe financial empowerment. But thank God for the financial institution that we've gotten now. They are ready. But we package a lot of empowerment stuff. Like we have kiosks that we brought out. Since we have training in different fields, like recharge card printing, catering, and hotel management, and the rest. So we have actually drawn up the program of that church, I mean the kiosk, the design, that one can use it to do recharge card printing. One can use it to do, to sell snacks and all that.
That's right.
So that's what we've used in empowering some of them. One can even use it to sell products, some good products
Yes,
manufactured. Yes, from the skill that we've given to that person. So that's what we have actually done. And then again, we'll give some fun, because we've actually gotten to find out that some of them does not really need so much money. They need maybe 20,000, 30, 40, 20. But above all, I've seen some that we've not even given them empowerment. They've done well. So those ones, we are certainly going to refer them to the bank to give them loan so that they can generate more employment. Because this 1 million job would not be actualized without collective effort. But we aim at making Akwa Ibom Place a destination, an industrial city. Once you are empowered with skill, the companies that are coming up are there to accommodate you.
That's right.
Like if the car assembly plants come in operation, begins operation, they will need professionals in that area. Then we'll be accommodated.
That's true. That's true.
Then like the Shirin factory will need some people. Like the pencil industry that is actually ongoing will need some people. Like the paint industry, they've actually accommodated some of our people. Like in solar engineering that we train people, they've employed some of them, you understand, to fix those solar lights. So this is one thing that matters. Look at coming to learn skill as something that you know you have. Because when a father sends a child to school, he is trying to prepare that child to face the future.
That's true.
He knows certainly once that person is skilled or has something in him, knowledge, and have the certificate to back it up, that one day job will comes in and that person will be fitted. This is what we are doing. So see that you want to get this knowledge so that you fit into the large society. Whether you believe it or not, the reality remains that skills is the only way out. This is what takes China out of recession, and today they are. I want to believe that they are number one.
We are still on Youth Corner, and I believe strongly that you've been blessed with the things you've heard from Prince Ime. I'd like to say also that we still have a lot more coming your way on Youth Corner. Please don't go away, stay tuned. God bless you.